Hey, 420 MSP, Harry here back with Dan Foote. I like to say my home state of Alaska is actually born in Denver, but I still consider myself an Alaskan having grown up there. So does that count? Am I still an Alaskan or have I
Hey,
lost that title?
I was born and raised in Seattle, but I'm an Alaskan. After 30 plus years, uh, you know, Seattle's okay to visit, but I'll come back home. This is
Yeah,
home.
yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Well, hey, before we jump into some business model stuff you're doing, I just want to give a shout out if I can get it on the screen. Marijuana Venture, the magazine, the current issue, has a special section on Alaska. And Dan, it's pretty cool. And I know you get the magazine too, but Greg James, the publisher, and his team, the section goes a couple ways. They profile some growers, they profile some dispensaries. That's interesting.
Hmm.
And then they have sort of the demographic profile and the personas about, how big Alaska is and the income and per capita, that kind of thing. So folks, give a friendly nod over to Marijuana Venture magazine. It's at marijuanaventure.com. Encourage you to subscribe. And boy, oh boy, you got the iconic image of Alaska behind you, the Alaska Railroad. So
Got that?
we're talking Alaska.
Can't stop a train or
Yep.
something like that.
So what's news? You said that you've secured a domain name and enhancing your business model.
We're building out Cannatech907.com. It just purchased it the other day. Haven't had I I've got it up on my web server now, but boy, it's still got a ways to go. But you were mentioning Marijuana Venture. One of our clients is in there, AK Slowburn, and they have they're in the process now of releasing their new website. So akslowburn.com. They're great people, super friendly, knowledgeable, fun. Um, don't hear any complaints about them.
Yeah.
Uh, always good stuff. And our first, they were our premier cannabis client. They were our number one to start and have been with us shortly after they got up and running. And you know, we have a great relationship. Really, very fortunate. Two stores here in Anchorage.
Yeah. Yeah, no, good. Well, so I want to ask you a couple questions. And you've certainly been in the space as long as I have. And there was a time, and some of the other MSPs, they're kind of on the down low with their cannabis activities because of the perception and so on. Now, I would offer that's really changed in particular in the last year with the pandemic, just heightening people's awareness of cannabis for use in it's all that. Plus the November elections where 5 states in some form went more legal. So it's becoming mainstream. So
Yeah.
you're coming out of the closet. I'm not suggesting you were in the closet with your cannabis clients, but you're putting it out there. What was the thinking about this domain name?
Well, we wanted to embrace the 420 community, really. And the Cannatech, it's that twisting of names, but cannabis and technology. And here we are in the great state of Alaska where everything is area code 907.
Yeah,
Um,
I like it.
yeah, we're the smallest state in the country. One area code. It covers, you know, hundreds of thousands of square miles. But you know, that's Alaska for you. We are a different, very different breed here.
Yeah.
Um, Attitudes, etc. But we with our cannabis industry up here, we've done really well. Not only as Stantec Services, but the cannabis industry as a whole and what they've been doing. And it's amazing how you can always boil things down to metrics. And one of those metrics is tax revenue. And tax revenue is the one that seems to spike a lot of interest with the politician types that say they don't want to tax anybody, but boy, they're sure happy to receive those funds from the cannabis industry.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's interesting you bring that up. Last night on the local news, the Seattle local news, they talked about the state of Washington has just surpassed 1 billion in tax revenue per year. And, and,
Wow.
and I mean, that's real money. That you're right. The politicians, they're thinking pet projects, passion projects, give me some money, honey, or show me the money,
Right. There you go.
as they say. But no, I really think that's cool, the branding that you're doing. And I think we're going to see more of it in the MSP community, that there'll be, you have your Dan Tech over here for your traditional line of work, but then you're, enhancing your messaging over here. I think we're going to start to see more of that because the message is clear. And then Cannatech is, you're aware of my column. I mean, I've grabbed that word myself, Cannatech corner in the column in Marijuana Venture, because I think it's descriptive, right? It's
well, if you're going to ride on coattails, you got pretty good coattails to ride on, Harry. So yes, I did pick up that from you. So
yeah, that's fine.
But we put the 907 on the end of it, and what do we? The initial tagline on it is support for the 420, support for 420 businesses or the 420 industry or something like that. We'll come up with something a little glitchier than that, but it's haven't even put in one picture yet or done anything.
Oh, I know. Yeah, no, I know. But you secured.
Ways to go.
Well, and in fact, I'll tell you what. Next month, make a mental note. Next month, we'll take a tour of your site. So how about that? That'll be motivation.
Pressure's on.
All right, my man, Dan the man. Thanks for your time as always.
So see you in Nashville.
Yeah,
in July.
Yeah, RSPA. Yeah, it's on the docket. Mask up. I'm sure I'll be masking up, but yeah, I'll see you in Nashville.
I got my second vaccine yesterday. So
all right, my friend. Take care.
You take care.
All righty. Bye-bye.